Bienvenido raza a Puro Potente, where everything we talk about is potente. The past, the present, and the future. Ladies and gentlemen, today I am by myself, but I have a guest with us. Okay, Karlos Saucedo, we're going to bring him in a bit. So I'm going to rant for a little while, and whatever I'm talking about, if you want to go ahead and chime in, leave a comment. Okay? I already apologized to my guest beforehand because I just went to the mail and I got a letter. My son was in a very minor accident. The police officer didn't even give him a ticket. That's how minor an accident it was. There's no damage or any more damage than what my son's car already looks like. So, you know, but I was made aware that he accidentally hit somebody from behind about 5 or 7 miles an hour. I mean, really, what could actually happen at 5, 7 miles an hour? And then today I get a letter from Marco Crawford Law, PLC. Can you imagine? They're trying to sue my 22-year-old son for an accident that there wasn't even damage on his car. So imagine how the officer didn't even write him a ticket, and it was on the access road. So if you know anything about accidents, I've gotten in my fair share. If it's in private property, they don't ticket you. If it's on the highway, they ticket you. They didn't even ticket him. That's how small of an accident this was. And you got people like, if you know this person, Marco Crawford Law, PLC, how dare you? You and your people. You should be ashamed of yourself. And Tiffany Cuellar, whoever you are, for trying to get money out of a 22-year-old kid who all he owns is a car, how dare you? That y'all should be embarrassed. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. This is why I don't even know what to tell. That's why I didn't have any more children other than one, because I don't even know what to tell them about the world, how we treat each other. I mean, there's right and wrong. In my opinion, that's all there is. There's right and wrong. You know what? There's damage to the car. Fix the car. We have insurance, and yet they're still trying to get more money. I mean, what? I mean, shouldn't we? I don't even know. For me, it's just embarrassing that a law firm or anybody would think about getting money. Now I could understand if my son was driving a Jaguar or a Lamborghini or something like that. Like, well, let me see what I can get for him. A crappy car that was totaled. We paid $5,000 for the car total, and that's the only asset he owns. And they're coming after him. It's embarrassing. I don't even know what to tell our youth these days. I really don't. I mean, these people should be ashamed of themselves. I understand there's things sometimes that occur, 18-wheelers. You know what? Drivers fall asleep, they're negligent or whatever. And there's a person in the hospital, they're fighting for their lives. Or, broken legs, broken arms. That's why insurances are there to cover. You know what I mean? Or if you're drunk or you're on drugs and you get in an accident, and now come after that person. My son was 8:20 in the morning going to the store to get a Red Bull with his girlfriend, gets in an accident. 5, 6 miles an hour, nudges her, and this is what goes on. It's unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even know what to say. I'm lost for words. And I'm being calm about it. It's a good thing Johnny and Q aren't on here, because I'd get more animated. But I have Carlos on here, so I don't want to really go get overboard. Heather, you're absolutely right, Heather. It's greed. It's greed. That's what I'm saying. I mean, when is it not enough to get? I mean, how hard could you gotten hit? My son's car didn't even get a, I mean, any more than what it was. You know, he already he ran into poles. Okay, but my point is that if I that's the police officer didn't even give him a ticket. So that's it. Would that tells you all you need to know. I mean, fix the car, because that's the right thing to do, because they didn't. I mean, my son is responsible for that, so his insurance covers it, and that's it. But now to be talking about suing, that's ridiculous. On another note, I want to get some of y'all's comments. Let's see. Let's take some comments here real quick. It says, Jonathan, aloha, brother. Hope everything's okay. Everything is okay. Jonathan, call me from time to time, man. I've been wanting to talk with you, man. See what you've been up to. What do you? I saw y'all were practicing. You got Ines out there practicing with you guys. I wish y'all the best of luck on y'all show in San Antonio. It's coming up. Good luck out there. Yes, Heather. Wow, scammers. And I don't know what scammers. It's just, you know what? People trying to take advantage of situations when there should be none. You know what I mean? I mean, there's no need. Get paid for the damage of the car. If you need to go get a checkup, and okay, I'm gonna go check out the doctor, a couple $100, you're okay, let's go. But to get more, that's ridiculous. All we can do is be good in this world. You are absolutely correct, Brittany. All we can do is be good. Sometimes it's hard to be good and do the right thing when you got people like this. Sorry, amigo. It sucks that people take any chance to mess someone over. It is true. Like I said, I'm a fair person. If you damage somebody's property or something, you should fix it and ask them, you know, for forgiveness. That's what we do as human beings. It's the way it should be. Elsa, saludos, Elsa. Thank you for tuning in. I will be, brother. We just been extremely busy. I can imagine getting ready for the show for sure. Rosemary is watching. Saludos, Rosemary. On another note, I saw something on Facebook before I bring in Carlos. I wanna, not in the morning. You got it, brother. You got it. Michael Jackson poster in the background is awesome. Oh, Elsa, I got Michael Jackson everywhere here. You don't even, over here. I got all kinds of Michael Jackson. When I bought it about a year and a half ago, people thought I was insane. But now I look like a genius here, man. And with the Michael movie and the success of the new movie, like, man, I was ahead of the curve here. What does it say? George Vince, hola, amigo, everyone, Cali. Saludos, Cali. Saludos, George. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. On another note, I want to get y'all's your thoughts on this. I don't know what y'all know. There was a group that got taken out of an event in San Antonio here recently because they were scheduled to perform there, and then they had a stipulation in their contract that they couldn't play for 2 weeks before or after. I wasn't sure the details, but they got removed and somebody else put in. I know I saw some comments, some good, some bad. Unfortunately, it's a unfortunate situation, but in my opinion, this is just my opinion, a lot of these events, these coveted events, when they ask you not to perform like that and you go and perform, a lot of times they'll take it seriously and throw you out. I know that there was some people that were upset about it, but unfortunately it's the business, and we as bands want to play in these events, so sometimes we got to play by the rules, even though it might not be the best thing you know, for us musicians, but got to play by the rules, or if not, these are the things that happen. So if you know about that, drop a comment, tell me what you think about it. I wish the guys were here and we could talk more about it, but unfortunately they are not here. I don't know where Q is at. I haven't heard from him. I don't know where. I talked with Johnny earlier, but He's not around. So there must something must have happened. I'm waiting for Carlos. There he is. He's coming back. We're gonna bring him in, and we're gonna get to know our guest and see what he's been up to. Saludos, Carlos. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, brother?
I'm just here. Like I said, I'm sorry I had to vent a little bit. This I just got this, so that's why I'm a little bit. I'm a very fair person, Carlos. If you don't know me, I mean a very emotional person because I want to do good by everybody and I like helping everybody. So when I see things that just don't make sense to me or seem unjust, you know what I mean? I get a little agitated with that. So I don't know how you are.
No, it's very frustrating. I completely understand. It just seems like everyone's trying to so many lawsuits that are happening right now.
I'm not hearing you. Can you come back in? Can you reboot, refresh your page? Refresh your page. You have it muted right there. Unmute it. There, can I hear you now? Talk.
I
There you
está?
go. I hear you now. I hear you now. It's just delayed. Can you refresh your page?
Yeah, for sure. One sec.
Refresh your page. I think it just needs to be refreshed. Well, while we're waiting for him to refresh, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I want to send shout out to Heather Alcantar Music. Great job with all your artists. You're hitting the ground running. Like I said, wish you nothing but the best. Carlos is one of her artists. Carlos, are you there? Can you hear me there? Oh my goodness, what happened here? Give me one. Are you there, Carlos? Hold on, we're having issues here. Carlos. I got two of you now. Okay, are you there? I can't hear you. Let's try all scenes. Try to come back in one more time, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for this. Sometimes there's difficulties, but we try to get past them. Like I said, I'm seeing all kinds of stuff here. Let me take some comments here. Blanca, saludos a todos desde Monterrey. Saludos, Blanca. Muchísimas gracias por sintonizar. Carmen, let's see what Carlos says. Carmen says, Carlos must be in Victoria with Johnny Rodriguez using the Victoria internet. I don't know, Carmen. Sometimes it seems that way. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, we got Carlos here. Let's see if we can bring him in. Are you there, Carlos? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we seem to be doing good. All right, let's go ahead. Let's talk a little bit about yourself. Who is Karlos Saucedo? How do you get into this? How do you become a Tejano artist? Talk to me.
So yeah, I've been doing it for quite a while now. I live in Las Cruces, New Mexico. I started out here doing mariachi music. I've
Okay.
done that since I was 6 years old, and when I came into music, I was about 13 years old doing the Tejano stuff down here in Las Cruces, and I joined a label and I got my feet started in Tejano. I had originally released an album with a production company down here in Las Cruces, New Mexico. Unfortunately, it didn't go as I wanted it to. I had to learn a lot of hard lessons, but now I have a great team. I have a great producer, and I'm ready to start it all over again.
Well, that's good. I said, is obviously you sing. Do you play any instruments or just a vocalist or?
I just do percussion. I do guido. I do timbales. Um,
Very, very good.
just a little bit of extra to jazz it up a little bit, but yeah.
No, no, that's not a problem. You know what? Because whatever you're comfortable with. Myself, I really I play a lot of the instruments, but I mean, when I'm singing, I'd rather just sing because I can connect with the crowd
Yeah.
much more fluent than when I'm playing or whatever instrument it is. My instrument is a bajo quinto, but
Oh
still
yeah.
even with that instrument, that's why I hire somebody else so I can stop playing and interact. You know how it is.
Oh,
I
it's
mean, you want
good.
to connect with the crowd. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's what a singer's supposed to do. You had a song. This one we're gonna listen to it here in a while. Que me hiciste, and
Yep.
now you have this. I'm assuming this collaboration with Crissy is your most recent project.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the latest thing I've done. I did Chemistry
It's
2 years ago, and I'm joining
it's
up with Crissy
very
E now.
it's
Yeah.
very different. It's very different. I mean, and not in a bad way. It's good. Like I said, I like the song and I like the onda with the auto tune. I don't know. I'm assuming it's auto
Oh
tune in here,
yeah.
but yeah, it's cool. But is that something that you feel that you're moving towards, or do you still want to do more traditional music?
So I do actually variety. When I released my first album, we did boleros, we did Tejano, we did cumbias, a little bit of everything, even New Mexico style. So I really,
Okay.
really love dipping into all aspects of music. I really want to do Tejano, but at the end of the day, if a cumbia or a bolero or a mariachi song comes my way, I'm gonna do it.
All right, yeah. So whenever you get these projects together, do you hire musicians to do the music for you, or do you get a producer to do that for you?
Yeah. So the last song that we did was with Rene de la Cerda, and he produced all of it. He actually did all the instruments, he did the lyrics, the
Awesome.
arrangements, and everything. He actually mastered it too. So Um, this next project that I'm working on with Heather, it's a culmination of artists. I know that she's working with family members and other artists down there. So it's going to be a melting pot of a lot of people trying to work on this album, this next album. Before it was one person that kind of handled everything. And
Yes.
now I'm working with other producers. So aside from Heather producing the album, I have a song by Gabriel Zavala that I've been sitting on for a long time. I'm
Very, very
also
good.
working with, yeah, and I'm also working with Chris Dominguez. Chris D, he's producing an album, a track for me right now, Cumbia. So it's going to be
Good.
a lot of different things. I mean, I'm open to Tejano, but I also love my cumbia. I love my New Mexico style. So I'm open to whatever may come my way.
Well, no, that I mean, it sounds like I mean anything that Heather is doing is seems to be very edgy,
Yeah,
and it's good. We need to push, the Tejano sound to be
yeah,
edgy. Well, I mean, we play a little bit different our band, but very traditional, but edgy in the way we dress in our
yeah,
image. But you guys, and Heather with Crissy E, yourself, and a lot of stuff that she's working on is like with the auto tune, very like a reggaeton type with
yeah.
Tejano cumbia, and it's nice. I know CJ Ramirez. I had him on. He had a very good one. It was a share song. So
Yeah, Preciosa Blanca.
I like that people are trying to get change, romper la rutina. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's what we
And this
need. We
song,
need to shake it up.
go ahead. Yes, it is. That's true because we need to let the audience, the younger demographic, see if there's a sound that they may like that could appeal to the younger demographic because that's the demographic at large that really exploits the music.
Yeah,
That 25 to 13 to 25. You know what I mean? Because that's what they do, and most of the Tejano genre, our listeners are 35 plus. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
pushing the envelope the way you guys do, and working on projects like this, maybe we can get some a younger demographic, and that would be great for everybody, I believe.
And that's the subject that I'm very passionate about too. Since I started many years ago, it's always been that Tejano is kind of, it's not stuck, but we're used to what was in the '90s, and we're kind of accustomed to what that sound is. But the good thing
Yes.
about Tejano is it's an ever growing genre. It takes influences from blues, from country, from rock, from hip hop. Like everything can come into Tejano, and it can be a song that's gonna make the genre bigger. I think right now we just have to be more open to what the younger generation can provide for the genre and push it forward too. Because taking those influences from the '90s are great things too that we can make this genre be successful. But I think it's a culmination of so many things.
Of course, like I said, it's a good thing. You guys are doing great, and like I said, we're gonna take a listen to the collaboration with Crissy E, and then we'll talk a little bit more on the other side. Okay?
Cool, sounds great.
Here we go.
Amore mio, dame un beso. Mi amor, my love. Yeah. Amore mio, bésame, kiss me. Amore mio, bésame, kiss me. Amore mio. Amore mio, bésame, kiss me. Amore mio, bésame, kiss me. Muchos quisieran tener lo que tú y yo tenemos. Todos nos miran, admiran lo que tú y yo hacemos.
La tóxica no soy yo, no estoy para esos juegos.
Celoso no soy yo, entre nosotros hay confianza. Amore mio,
Amor, amor,
bésame, kiss me. Amore mio,
amor,
bésame, kiss me.
las estrellas brillan y el amor está en el aire.
Cuando miro tu carita, mi corazón palpita.
La tóxica no soy yo, no estoy para esos juegos.
Celoso no soy yo, entre nosotros hay confianza. Amore mio,
Amor, amor,
bésame, kiss me. Amore mio,
amor, bésame, kiss me.
crazy, you got me infatuated.
I know, 'cause you got me feeling the same. La tóxica no soy yo, no estoy para esos juegos.
Celoso no soy yo, entre nosotros hay confianza. Amore mio,
Amor, amor,
bésame, kiss me. Amore mio,
amor,
bésame, kiss me. Amore mio,
amor,
bésame, kiss me. Amore mio, bésame, kiss me. Amore mio, dame un beso.
bésame, kiss me.
My love, my love, my love, my love. Bésame, kiss me.
Well, I had already seen it last time we tried to have you with Crissy E. We didn't have it, but we got you right now. Now we get
Yes.
to hear your side of this. How did this come along? Because I mean, great song. I like the English, Spanish, the auto tune. It's just it's very very edgy, and I really
Yeah.
do enjoy it. Crissy E, she's one of those pressing the envelope, and I really like it. So, how did this come about? How did you get connected with her to get this or to go in this direction?
So I actually linked up with Heather first. Heather and I became friends on Facebook, and we just started exchanging, and it became an idea to do a song with another artist, and it just so happened to be that Crissy E was the artist, and I'm so grateful for that because Crissy E is just incredible. Like the
Oh
vocals are,
yes,
the vocals are out of this world. The personality is on point. The heart
yes
is
it
what it's
is.
supposed to be. Like that girl has my love, my unconditional support. Her and Jonathan, I mean, like they're a wonderful team. Being
They
able to
sure are.
be like, I mean, this whole project was really really cool to be a part of because I don't know if you know, but we all work in different parts of the country.
Yes, yes,
So we never met each other. We only recorded vocals, and it all came together because of her. But you know, just hearing the vocals from Crissy E and putting it all together, it's just you know, she has such an incredible persona and an amazing vibe. Like she's just such a rich, warm soul, and putting our vocals together and the story behind the song, it being in different languages and about love, and her being
yes.
a Hawaiian singer and me being a Latino singer, it just was the
I like
perfect.
it.
Yeah, it was perfect.
I like that about Chrissy and Jonathan. They have an image, the Hawaiian, and I like it. And was I mean he's from over there, so you know what I mean. It's- And he obviously he knows how to play that part. It's what he is. And
Yeah.
Chrissy, she plays it to the T. And
Oh,
I love that because I believe that an artist not just I don't believe an artist should just be someone who just gets up there and plays. You should have an image. It really goes
yeah,
a long ways, and that's one of the things that I really respect about Jonathan and Chrissy.
yeah,
They came up with this, and they're hardcore with it.
yeah,
And you start over time, you start to realize this is who they are. Not
yeah,
just her music and her vocals, but her image right along with it.
yeah.
And I commend them on that. That's why Jonathan. It's been a while. He called me. We were on. I mean, I had met him once or twice. Got on the phone, man. It was like a couple hours just talking. One of the coolest dudes, and Chrissy's there, so she's chiming in. So I mean, a great conversation with him that I had, and I can't wait to see them in person again, and also be able to perform with them.
And that's also
So
going back to the melting pot, like I told you in Tejano, where so many different things that come into Tejano. It can be Hawaiian and Tejano. Like there's so
yes,
many things that can happen. And what I love about Crissy E is that she's breaking a barrier that no other artist has ever done. You know, Hawaiian Tejano is original at
yes,
its core.
that's
There's
that's
nothing
what I'm
nothing better than
saying.
that.
That was brilliant on Jonathan's part
Yeah,
and their part because it's now anything. If anybody even tries anything like that, you're always gonna know that's Chrissy E.
Crissy, she started
See, she's
it.
the first one. Yes, she's the
Yeah,
first one, and that's what you want to be. You don't want to be somebody chasing somebody. You want to be the first or something. Or you know what? Like I've seen people do the light up shoes. We use the light up shoes a lot, the lights on our shoes.
yeah,
I've seen people do it one person, but the whole band. You know, now any band that comes out and tries to do that, that's potente. Or if you start, if you come up with, oh man, a Tejano band or anything like it's within our genre.
yeah.
If you start seeing somebody dress in a late '80s, early '90s attire, you're gonna say that's Potente thing. You know what I mean? That's
It's
Potente thing.
signature. It's unique.
Yes,
It's your own.
exactly. It's what it's
Yeah.
supposed to be. You know, and for us, when we came back, that's one of the things that was getting me is that a lot of people were like, "Oh, the '90s." Well, we
Yeah.
did play in the '90s. Okay, our hit songs were in the mid '90s. I can't run from that, but it almost seemed like, man, like, oh, we're still back there. You know, we can't play here. So say, well, if this is the way we're gonna do it, I'm gonna go ahead and run with this. I'm gonna make the
That's
whole image about that. You know what I mean?
that's your signature trademark. You know.
Of course, I like wearing those ridiculous MC Hammer type pants. I have some what are they called parachute pants that I haven't worn yet. I'm gonna wear those here pretty soon in Vegas. I'm gonna wear them. I'm gonna wait to Vegas and I'm gonna go watch it. Yes. Hola Rosa, thank you. We'll see y'all on Sunday, Tejano Live Radio. Yes. What do we got here? Making history right here. Heather, making history. Jonathan, thank you, brother. No, thank you for tuning in. Y'all doing a great job. Keep it up. Like I said, good, very, very good people. I really enjoyed the conversation with Jonathan and Chrissy E. On
Oh, they're
top of
great.
it, she's a really, really good vocalist. On top of that, and then they have a great image. They're really, really good people. That's why when I
Yes.
hear, if I hear anybody talking, smack about them, I'm like, Are we talking about the same person? We're talking about the same. Are we talking about
Now,
the same
now we're
person?
team. Now we're team. We're all on the strata, so we gotta get
We're talking about the same because these are some really good people. You know what I mean? So let me ask you. I mean, now is this your first song that's similar to this, or have you ever recorded anything that's along these lines?
No, no, this is the first that I've ever done like this. You know, Heather has a really unique ear, a really unique style to composing these
Yes,
songs. So
of
all the
course.
auto tune and the extras, the vocals, everything like is just so new and unique. And I haven't done anything like this before. The old album that I did before was really, really classic Tejano, but this is
Okay.
like a step above. I love the new sound. It's going to be really, really progressive and trendy and edgy.
That's where I was going. Do you? I mean, do you like it? Do you like? Is this something that you think you could uh, stay with and run with for your sound, or is it just a project, an isolated project?
And now that I'm with, that's exactly why I'm so excited. Now that I'm with Alcantar Music, you know, Heather and I have been trading ideas, and she sent me a few songs now, and I'm just so thrilled to what she's sending me. They're going to be new, they're going to be edgy, they're going to be different, they're going to be trendy, kind of poppy, kind of clubbish, but it's going to be very, very dancey, upbeat, happy, energetic. Something that I've never done before. You know, I've always done kind of ballads, slow, mellow, sad, even romantic, you know, songs. But this is
Awesome.
going to be something fun, you know, where we can dance and have a good time and party. And I'm really excited for the new sound.
Well, like I said, it sounds like you're having a good time with it, and because I mean, your look, especially on the artwork, I say it works. It works. Okay, I'm just telling you, it really does. It goes with you, the voice and everything. I want to take one here. Jonathan says, "I seen the Michael Jackson movie yesterday and thought of you, brother." I said, "Well, I've already seen it 2 times, and I want to go see it again." Okay. And I'm gonna have a guest here. I just booked him here, Leo Lyles. I don't know, man. He is an absolute. I thought I was a big Michael Jackson fan, but he's already seen the movie 5 times. So
Oh my gosh.
yes, he put me shame. He put me to shame. So
You
I'm
knocked it
really
apart,
excited.
Anthony.
I'm excited for that episode later in May. I think the last week of May I'm gonna have him on
Yeah.
because I mean, dude, this guy is a huge Michael Jackson fan, and I'm like, I got the little monitos here, and I'm gonna show him when I'm on. So it's gonna be a great. I mean, yeah, dude. I mean, for me, it's Michael Jackson and pretty much nobody else. I think he was the best entertainer of all, the greatest entertainer of all time.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
And this is not knocking. I mean, dude, are you kidding me? We've had some talented artists, in
Yes.
pop, throughout the past 50 years. But in
Yeah.
my opinion, and it's an opinion. It's just not taking anything for anybody who's ever performed. In my opinion, Michael Jackson is above and will always be above. I'm a Gen Xer. I'm from that time, so that's probably why I feel that way. Okay.
He's just a standard above, you know. With the
I,
music coming
I
out
mean,
right now,
I believe so.
I
Well,
love him
Juan
so much.
Mendoza. Juan Mendoza says, I saw Michael. John Travolta was awesome. Seeing yes, John Travolta was awesome. David Vela, saludos Anthony Carlos. David Vela, Oakland is watching. Saludos Oakland.
He would
David Vela. There you go. Says MJ. Heather says MJ is the king. Crystal Vanessa Martinez, sing for us. They want to hear you sing. Well, come on, sing something.
Crystal!
They want to hear you sing, man.
Okay, let's do real quick. No, 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 no.
Do something. Come
Único
on.
vengo a cantarle este muy alegre son, pa' quitarles la tristeza y alegrar el corazón. No les vengo a presumir, solo quiero demostrar que soy puro jalisciense, amigo a corto acabar.
There you go.
It's a
Hell
mariachi. It's a
yeah.
mariachi.
I like it. I can tell it's a mariachi. They are asking me, we got Berlin Ruby Rod. Is that a Michael
Oh,
jacket on the door? So let's see. Look,
you
just so
gotta
you
show
can
us.
check it out.
My
There
dad
we
was
go.
looking at that earlier.
Just so you can see this, watch this. I got this one. I got this one. I got this one. Hold on, I'm not finished yet. I've got this one.
Oh my god.
And I've got the black version of the Beat It. So just so you know.
Damn. He is not playing. You win. You win. Hands down.
Well, see, this one isn't pure leather, but I liked it like that because it's light and I pick it up like he does, and it's already kind of stretching here, and I don't like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy me a real leather. The rest of them are real leather, but that one I only paid like 100. The real leather ones cost about 250, so I need to get that one the real leather because that's my favorite one. It
That's
ain't
nice.
even it ain't even close. Yeah, what, Jonathan's laughing. What's wrong, man? Hey, now you see. Hey, tune in when I have lives on. I'm gonna show the bonitos too, but I'm gonna keep that for another day, okay? Just so you know. And it says hearts. Yeah, yeah. Saludos de las cruces. There you go. What do we got here? I mean, a lot of love for you, brother. That's what I'm seeing right here. A lot of love. You got a good following,
Thank
and
you.
that's what's important, you know. And I wish you the best with Heather. And like I said, y'all are doing some great things. This
Thank you.
collaboration was the first, hopefully, of many great projects that you guys will put out.
God willing.
I'm supporting you guys, and I support Heather. Like I said, she asked if I could put you on the show. I said, of course. I said I felt bad. We were having connection issues last time with Crissy E. It would have been great to have both of you on.
Yeah.
But you know what? Now we get a whole show just to talk about you and your thoughts. So here we go. We're gonna move on to this song. Where are we at right here? Okay. I mean, we're doing good on time. I have found a song on YouTube. Que me hiciste. I know it's an older song. That's what
Yeah.
I found, and I asked you if we could feature this song on the show, and you said yes. So
Yeah.
talk to us about this recording and just you in general around that time.
So at that time, I had actually, I had lost all faith in Tejano and music. I had just released the album. I was going through something with my label. Look at, I still aguante.
No, no, check it out. Now you see. Now you need the glove. Jonathan said. Now you need the glove.
See, I saw Jonathan.
I'm sorry, Carlos. Hold on,
Now,
because
show us
he's
the bedazzled
probably gonna
shoes.
ask for the hat next. He's probably gonna ask for the hat next. Okay, so okay, I think we crossed it out. This is a big Michael Jackson fan. Okay, so keep negative comments. Michael Jackson negative comments. Keep it out of this one. Put it somewhere else, not here. Okay. Yes, Carlos, continue. I apologize.
Now I gotta see the shoes.
Now those, my sister said that I have the socks hanging here, but she says, "Where's the penny loafers?" I don't have those. I gotta get those. That's the one thing I don't have. Oh, the Billie Jean outfit, the pants and the shoes. But all the rest of the socks, the glove, the hat, the glittery jacket, I got it. Yeah. So okay, continue. Where were you at that time? What was your mindset when you were recording those songs and putting that music out?
Yeah, so we had released my original album. I had gone through some things with my label, and unfortunately, I lost copyrights to my whole album. So I had kind of given up on music. I stepped away. I was playing with a band for a long time and doing shows down here, live shows, and that's when Heather came in. You know, Heather did that whole song with Besame Kiss Me, and that was a follow up to René de la Cerda's song Que Me Hiciste. Que Me Hiciste kind of brought me back into the scene. I didn't have any music at that point, and I had already reached out to René de la Cerda. He was a composer songwriter, and he had this song that he had, and he sent me the music, he sent me the lyrics, and I just fell in love with it. And you know, it was that classic Tejano sound. It had the horns, it had like that beat that was like those early '90s Tejano songs. So I really
Yes.
wanted to do it. We recorded it, we released it, and that was like my step back into the scene. So now Rene de la Cerda's in our Stratus, and he's going to be working on some songs for the new album with Heather. And I'm really excited to be back with him and with Heather and making this new album.
That's great. Like I said, I mean, when I found the song, that's because first time I heard of you up there, I remember. Okay, that's why these platforms exist so that we can get to know different artists. Because honestly, I had never heard of you. All right, Heather sent me the song sometime back when it came out with Crissy E, and I saw you. I said, okay, man. Cool jacket, cool like the curls, the hair. I wish I had that hair. Okay, I'm jealous. I wish I had that hair. I don't have that hair. I'm gonna have to go get a wig to get that type of hair, little girls. Okay, man.
Thanks,
Back in the
Mom.
day, I might have been able to do it, but I can't do it. I can't put it off now. But no, like I said, really cool. And I said, okay, man. So, you know, one of the most, uh, one of the most positive things that I get here from doing the show is meeting new artists that I would have probably never got to meet if it
Yeah.
wasn't for the show. And I don't have a lot of, we don't have bigger artists. We have mainly artists that maybe people have in the background. I've heard the name, but I don't know who they are. I don't really like interviewing bigger. I mean, the big artists. Not that I put it, but a lot of times, they make you feel like and I don't blame them because they have a busy schedule. I mean, they're hounded by everybody. So I'm not throwing any shade at anybody, but a lot of times, they're doing me the favor, not vice versa. And I think we're doing each other favors. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm here getting to know you, spending time, putting you over here. So anybody who watches my show now will know who you are, knows
Yeah.
your music. We have a few diehards that listen to watch our show, and they're gonna know you and your music and what you're all about. And that's what I really enjoy about doing this and meeting new people.
Yeah.
One of the things, like I said, that stuck out to me when I saw this "Gimme Sister" song, how different it was from what you were doing, and that's why I really wanted to get your mindset of how you go from this to this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So with the
So
label, I was working with one producer and one songwriter, and everything that was coming from that album was from one person. So now that I'm
okay.
working with many different people and different artists, different songwriters, it's going to be really, really fresh. It's going to be new and exciting because it's not going to be from one mind. It's going to be so many people that are contributing to
Awesome.
it. And that's exciting.
Well, let's go ahead and take a listen to "Get Me Sister," and then we'll talk a little bit more, and we'll wrap this up, and
Cool.
we'll say our goodbyes. Okay? Here we
All
go.
right.
Extraño cada vez que me voy y siento que me voy a morir. Y sé que volverás junto a mí, pero pasan las horas tan lentas sin ti. Tu tierno amor no me deja abrir los ojos. El sabor de tu piel me tiene deseando tu cuerpo, todo tu cuerpo. Que me diste con tu calor, que me das cuando me besas, que me estás haciendo tú a mí, que no puedo vivir sin tu amor. Que me diste con tu calor, que me das con esos labios, que me hiciste que siempre estoy pensando en ti, mi amor. Tu tierno amor no me deja abrir los ojos. El sabor de tu piel me tiene deseando tu cuerpo, todo tu cuerpo. Que me diste con tu calor, que me das cuando me besas, que me estás haciendo tú a mí, que no puedo vivir sin tu amor. Que me diste con tu calor, que me das con esos labios, que me hiciste que siempre estoy pensando en ti, mi amor. Que me hiciste que siempre estoy pensando en ti, mi amor.
Ladies and gentlemen, tune in Friday nights at 8
to the Puro Potente podcast on Tejano TV. You can view it by clicking the live podcast link in the Tejano TV app, on Roku TV, on your cell phones, or on the Mas Chingon website. Don't miss an episode. Friday nights at 8. We'll see you in the Potente Studio. Well, there you go, man. You don't just do the modern stuff. You don't just do mariachi. The Tejano stuff is very good too, man. The voice went real good with it. Just saying, brother.
Thank you.
Congratulations on. I mean,
Thank
obviously,
you.
you're a very versatile singer. I mean, because you're going from what we heard with Crissy E to this. I heard you just sing some mariachi. Pretty good too. So, hey, you cover. You're very well rounded, and congratulations on that.
Thank you so much, man. It's just been an incredible roller coaster trying to do all these different things and all of these different styles. It's so fun to pertain to all the different audiences and sing all these different songs. It's been really really wonderful.
Well, like I said, I mean, when you have a great team, and I preach this to my people, anybody who works with Potente, or I choose to work with, and all facets of the game, whether it's promotion or it's helping me in roadie or helping me as far as on stage or anything. I mean,
Yeah,
I always tell everybody, this business is this. You got ups and downs. You have good gigs, you have bad gigs. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
And you try to do this where the ups aren't too high, lows aren't too low. Okay, because if not, I mean, you're gonna get old fast. This
Yeah.
here, oh, it's rough. But I always say, if you're surrounded with a good team and a team that believes in the product, you know what I mean? Because everybody wants to be part of the success.
Yeah.
Oh man, this person's doing great. I want to be part of it. I want to make money. I want people to know me and see who I am. But all of a sudden, things go down, and you'll find out who really believes in you and who doesn't.
Yep.
So that's why I always say I'm looking for the people. I don't need the best people at their jobs. I need people who believe in the product. Because if you
Exactly.
have that, they're gonna believe when you're up here, and they're gonna believe when you're down here. And
Exactly.
those are the people you want to surround yourselves with. And it looks like that you have done that with starting with Heather. You know,
Yes. Yes.
good
No, it's going to be a
people.
great step. I'm really excited for this
Yes.
next chapter. She has a great team behind her, and I can't imagine anything greater than this. It's literally a blessing in disguise to have come across her and this label, and I'm excited for what we have in the future. It's going to be great.
Like I said, I'm excited for you guys, and I hope that what do you call it, everything that you're looking to accomplish, you do. Like I said, in this business, if you've been around it long enough, not everybody gets that golden ticket from God to what do you call it, be the intocables or the
Yes, yes,
sólidos
signals.
or the signos, the
The early
duelos,
note, yeah.
Grupo Fronteras. You know what I mean? But that doesn't mean that we can't perform and that we can't, share our music
Exactly.
with fans. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell this story real quick. When I was in the middle of in the mid late '90s when we were doing our thing, and you know, I took it in. It was so fast. I didn't pay attention. I didn't care too much. It's just like it's always gonna be this way. When we finished the three and a half year stretch, it was ridiculous. Between '96 and mid '95 to mid '98, somewhere around there, when it was all said and done, I didn't think we had left such an impact. For us, it was just, we're just playing. You know what I mean? Now, 30 years later, I mean, I run into people and fans, and I see the impact that our music had on them 3 decades removed. I mean, it's special, and like I said, to be able to perform for those fans, wherever they may be, I mean, it warms our hearts to be able to do
Oh
that. It
yeah.
really does. I mean, it don't have to be the masses. Just those few. I mean, there you can see in their faces the glee and the joy that they have of seeing. They remember us so many years ago. Man, I never thought I'd get to see you perform again. To see that type of impact. I mean, dude, I wish you could see. I have goosebumps. I have goosebumps because it's such a special feeling, and that's what I'm saying. I mean, we're not intocable. We're not, Grupo Frontera. We didn't have that impact, but we had some type of impact on some fans, and I mean, it's special, and I'm quite sure that you have felt that over your career, and hopefully
Yeah.
that you continue in your music you continue to do that for your fans.
And that's what we do it for. You know, we leave a lasting impact. While we may
Yes.
think of it as just another gig, that little 2 hours, 4 hours that we play, it means something incredible to them. You know, I've played
Yes.
for people that have reached out to me after years asking to play for a funeral for a family member or a wedding or a quinceañera because I sang for them many years ago. You know, we music is a healing language. You know, I think a lot of people benefit from music in many different ways, but what we do is
Have you
something
seen the movie
beautiful.
Michael? Have you seen the movie Michael, the new one?
I'm going to. I'm going to do it
Okay,
this
well,
weekend.
that's funny you said that. I'm telling you because I just saw it and I saw it a couple of times when they're doing the Beat It. He takes the gangs and he comes out and he's dancing with the gangs. The famous dance
Yeah.
scene with all of yeah you know. Well, he says music can heal. Music is a universal language. It can bring all of us together. There, I'm like, dude, you know what I said? Did you watch the new movie? Because you're almost saying it word for word. No, because it's true. You know what? Because he had different gangs there and their dance offs. You know, back in the '80s, break. Was it when they would break dance? What was it?
B-boys.
Electric Boogaloo was one of the movies, and I can't
Yeah.
remember the other one. That was the second one. That was the first one. But they would do dance offs to like different gangs, and they would dance. And you know when they saw Michael, oh, this is Michael, it's Michael, and they're dancing
Uh,
and they come together, and
yeah.
that's what Michael believed, that music could heal and
Exactly.
music could bring people together, even when they disagreed on everything else, but when it came to that, you know what,
Come
it brought
together.
them. Yes,
Yeah.
it brought them together. So I mean, I didn't want to ruin the movie for
I'm
you,
going to
but
go see
damn
it.
it, you talked about the music healing us. That's what Michael said in the movie. So, so you when you go watch it, you're gonna remember me when you see that scene, okay?
Potente. Tremendo.
That's what he was talking about. Yeah, no, but that is so true, and I'm glad you see it that way, and I think a lot of people need to see it that way. Like I said, not all of us get the golden ticket from God to be that legendary band that spans a career of hits of 25, 30 plus years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we can play our music to the fans and enjoy the ride and put your heart and soul out there and be you, because at the end of the day, none of us are, no two individuals are the same. So
Nope.
you need to put you out there, and whether people like you don't, trust me, I've heard it all. For me, I'm crazy. I'm a midlife crisis. I want to be an MJ. Those are old moves. That stuff's from the '80s. What are you doing? I don't let it bother me, man. You know what? It makes me happy because that's what it is. I'm not doing this for somebody else's happiness. I'm doing this for my
Do it
happiness.
for me.
And you seem
Exactly.
to be one of those people. It's doing you for your happiness, and continue to do that. And obviously with Heather and that team that she's put together with you guys, Crissy E has helped you, and I don't know, we'll see. Well, I know I saw Heather talking about maybe a collaboration with you and her. I
Yep.
can't wait to hear that as well. So I'm sure Heather's going to send it to me, and this won't be the last time I have you on the show.
I'm
Carlos, is there
excited for it.
anybody, before we go, is there anybody you want to send a shout out to? Where can we find your music?
Yes.
Or do you have anything that's coming out here in the foreseeable future? Any music?
Yes, yes. Shout outs to my parents, my mom and my dad, who have always supported me, are watching right now. Heather, just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's my work wife. You know, everything that is happening for me right now is because of you. So thank you so much for believing in me and giving me this opportunity. Everyone that's watching right now, I can't believe that so many people are on right now.
No,
Social
that's
media.
dude. You're very popular, bud. I'm telling you, because my viewers are most of them are going to be tailored to who I have on the show, and I've been watching this, and I'm like, man, dude, you got a lot of support there, because
I
I mean,
do.
the most that I've ever had at one time showing. Now I have a lot of views that tune in here and there, this and that, but eyes on my show, I think like 26, 27, and
That's great.
that was a Chamacos one. That was live. It was drama. That's why that one had as many, because it's drama. Everybody loves drama. But you got up at we're 18 right now. You were up at 21 or 22. I was like, wow,
Awesome.
that means that, well, we're doing a great job. You and I. I have my people who watch me, but I see that I know who are your people. So congratulations on everything
Yes.
that you've done. And Heather's saying the next single is called Amor de Locos. All right.
Yes.
There we go.
So if
Hey,
everyone wants to know,
Heather's telling us.
I'm gonna be going down
Go
to see
ahead.
Heather in a couple months. I'm gonna be down
Awesome.
in Texas in June. We're gonna be doing a few songs and some PR stuff. So it's gonna be rolling fast. I'm very happy. The next song is gonna be Amore Locos, and it's a badass cumbia. You guys are gonna love it. I can't wait.
All right, man. Like I said, I wish you guys the best. Who was it say? Hey, son, pops watching from Las Cruces, New Mexico. Keep reaching for the stars. There
My
you go.
dad.
That's what it takes, brother. Right there. That's what it
Yeah.
takes. The family and Rosemary. Thank you for tuning in.
Yes, saludos. And saludos to Juan Mendoza. Shout out to Juan.
Oh
Juan was
yes,
one
my
of the
that's
first.
my partner in crime on Tejano TV,
Uh,
man. That's my boss over there at Tejano TV.
Juan and Lila, they supported me 10 years ago.
Oh
You know,
yes.
Juan was one of the first ones that ever gave me a platform. So saludos to Juan and everyone
You
else.
know, I mean,
Crissy,
they help.
Jonathan.
It's one of the things that I was so happy to start working with Juan and Tejano TV because they don't do it. They're genuine. They help you. They help everybody. They don't care. You know, they just want to support the music, support the artist, and we need a lot of people like that, brother. We need a lot of people. You know that.
I could talk the whole another hour about Juan and Lila, man. I
Oh
love them
yes,
so much.
great people. I can't. I have nothing but wonderful things to say about them. Like I
Yes,
said, just excited to see Juan and the Tejano TV platform grow.
yes,
That I'm very excited to be
they're
working with
great.
him, with D, Marcus, Rick, Keith, and the whole crew. You know what I mean?
Yes,
It's a blessing, and I see the platform growing year after year. They just celebrated the third, or celebrating the third anniversary at Tejano TV. It doesn't even seem like it's been that long, but man, a lot of great things have been happening for Tejano TV, and I think this next coming year, I mean,
I'm
it's
excited for
gonna be
them.
amazing. Yes,
I love
yes,
them. I
better.
wish the best for Juan and Lila.
I'm watching it grow, brother, for the past year and a half. It's just growing and growing and growing.
That's awesome.
And I'm just happy to be able to help them do that and, support the artists. Like I said, me being able to have you and other artists that I would have never got to ever talk with or know. It's a blessing, man. And before you leave, I want to thank you so much for taking the time to come out here. I wish you the best with Heather and all your team. Keep up the good work, and maybe whenever you guys put your song out, we'll bring you back on. Okay?
Yes, Anthony, I just want to thank you so much for having me again
No
tonight.
problem.
Man, your support, like what you're doing right now for all of us artists that are trying to get back into the scene or trying to spread our music, it's really an incredible thing. So thank you so much for having this platform for people like me who are a little social worker in Las Cruces, New Mexico. So
Hey,
thank you so
hey,
much.
we're all just musicians, artists who have a dream, and we're just chasing that dream like children, and we just love to perform, and that is what healing together. You know what I mean?
Yes.
What Michael was talking about, and that's what we do here. Just helping each other. I help you here. Y'all help me there. And
Thank
next
you
time
so
you say,
much.
"Oh, I know that crazy clown, the Potente, the Michael Jackson freak." Yeah, I know him, man. All right, Carlos, you take care, brother. Nice speaking with you, brother. You take care.
Thank you, brother. God bless.
All right, bye bye.